Hi everyone, I'm Addison Northcutt, and this summer I interned with Family Network at their program called the Diaper Collective. I'll be sharing a little bit about the work I did to help improve the volunteer experience and what I learned throughout my time there. I just graduated from the University of Arkansas, where I studied public health and minored in medical humanities. I'll be starting nursing school back in Texas in the spring. I've always been interested in how we can care for people beyond just the clinical side of things, like really understanding the community factors that affect health. That's a big part of why I was drawn to this internship. I interned at Family Network specifically with their Diaper Collective program. My preceptor was Lacey, the program coordinator. They're based in Springdale, Arkansas, and they work directly with families in need. I was able to see firsthand how public health and community service go hand in hand, especially in addressing basic but essential needs like diapers. The Diaper Collective is one of the main programs under Family Network. They're a nonprofit that helps families meet essential needs, especially by providing diapers to those who are struggling financially. They work with about 29 local organizations such as food banks, churches, and shelters, and they distribute over 50,000 diapers each month. That support reaches around 1,200 kids monthly. Their goal is to make sure no parent has to choose between buying diapers or paying for food or rent. Their mission is to meet the needs of families in Northwest Arkansas through individualized parenting, education, and family support. Their main initiative centers on helping families experiencing diaper need through direct services, education, and community partnership. Their vision is powerful, a community where no parent has to choose between diapers and basic essentials. Diaper need is actually a really important public health issue. When families don't have enough diapers, it can lead to health problems for kids, stress for caregivers, and overall more strain on families. This work really helps reduce some of those risks and supports equity and care, especially for vulnerable communities. As someone planning to become a nurse, I wanted hands-on experience that felt real and community-based. The mission of the Diaper Collective, supporting people with dignity and care, really matches what I believe in. This internship helped me build important skills like empathy, organization, and communication, and it gave me a whole new perspective on what public health looks like outside of a hospital setting. One of my main goals this summer was to help make the volunteer experience smoother and more engaging. That included updating some of the systems they had in place, especially around communication and check-in. I created a digital sign-in sheet using a QR code, which replaced the old paper sign-in process. I was also able to build a QR code that linked to a short volunteer survey so that we could get feedback from our volunteers and understand what was working and what wasn't. We used that feedback to improve things like the check-in process, signage, and communication in general. I even helped redesign part of the lobby and make it more welcoming for volunteers. Making these changes helped save time, made tracking more accurate, and gave volunteers a better overall experience. It made it easier for the staff to stay organized and connected with returning volunteers. Some of my personal goals during this internship were to get better at inclusive communication and learn how to adapt public health strategies to fit nonprofit work. I also wanted to get more comfortable working with a team and using planning tools like SMART goals, and I definitely got to practice all of that. This timeline shows how things progressed. I started by identifying some communication gaps, then created and tested the QR code system. From there, I worked with the team to update email templates, rework the check-in space, and analyze survey results to make ongoing improvements. Outside of my main project, I also helped with things like sorting and distributing donated diapers, supporting diaper drives, tracking volunteer hours, and just being available to help wherever I could. I also got to tour both warehouses, which gave me a better picture of how the whole operation works. And in the next two slides, you will see a tour of the two warehouses. I'm super grateful to Family Network and the Diaper Collective for welcoming me this summer. A big thank you to my preceptor Lacey and to everyone else I worked with. I've grown a lot personally and professionally, and I'll definitely carry this experience with me into nursing school and beyond. Thank you.